up, guys? Kimmis here from Meanwhile in the Man Cave, where we take a look at all things pop culture, games, toys, or anything we think is cool. And today we are taking a look at the Batman logo light. Got this a little while ago because in the future we're going to be getting a large-scale Batmobile from this movie. And for the display on it, I kind of wanted to have this to go with that display. Thought it would be pretty cool to go with that. Now we're doing another unboxing on a smaller 1/18th scale of that same Batmobile. Didn't really get it specifically for that one. It's more of the large scale one that we got this for. So the box itself we have here, not in great shape. It looks like it took a beating out there. Just basically has the Batman logo on it on the top, picture of the Pattinson Batman on here, and on the back just kind of gives it an example of how it looks on and off. So we're not going to waste a lot of time looking at the outside of this. We're going to pop this thing open and see what it looks like. All right, upon opening this up, looks like we got a manual here. Tells you basically the different light modes you can do, where your power switch is, that kind of thing. Now this company is Paladone. If you've watched our previous videos, you'll see that we did a Dungeons and Dragons dice light a little while ago. So let's pop this thing out. Looks like we've got a USB cable to plug that in, which is kind of nice because you don't have to just run it off battery. You have that option. It won't come with a power block, so keep that in mind. You just need to be able to plug that into a power block, into a standard USB power block, not a USB-C or anything like that. Now, first impression, this thing is very light indeed. So, doesn't seem like there's a heck of a lot to it because it's probably just LEDs inside here. On here, here's where you plug it in. Kind of hard to say, but it's right there. And you get your power switch just above it. But I like the logo. Regardless, I think this is going to look good with the Batmobile that we're going to be doing. Look good in this display box, especially lit up. And on here, you've got a couple hangers. And here's your battery compartment for your AAA batteries. I think it takes 3 of these. We're going to find out, though. Yeah, 3 AAA batteries. So we're going to pop those in here, see how it looks, and go from there. All right, let's pop these 3 AAAs in here. And just screws back in. Make sure you have a small screwdriver to be a small Phillips head to be able to pop that back in. Alrighty, we've dimmed these lights down to kind of get an idea so you can see a little better. So it's not extremely bright, but it, oh yeah, it goes. It seems to pulsate a bit. So I'm going to totally turn down the lights here so you can get a better idea. All right, we got the lights turned down so you can see how this thing's going to look. Let's turn it on. A little more switch. There we go. All right. So you got pretty much a solid light here. And it is kind of an ominous red, just kind of like it was in the title of the movie. So it's pretty cool with that. And if we hit it again, I think it should dim. Yep. So you can see it's dimming down. It's pulsating a bit. It's hard to see on camera, but it is happening. The camera is tending to compensate for it, but there's a pulsation with the light here if you have it in this mode. right, I turned the lights in back of me back on, but you can still see that it's lit. It's just not as easy to see when it's on camera here. But if it isn't a display for you, you will see that you notice that it's lit up. It's not extremely bright, so keep that in mind if you want something that's going to be extremely bright. This isn't going to be it, but to me, it's bright enough for what I'm going to need it for. My thoughts on it, it's very light. It feels cheap. It does. But it serves the purpose for what I'm going to be using it for. So in that respect, I'm glad I got it. But don't expect this to be some kind of heavy duty sign that you get, because it's not. It feels very, very light. Feels like you could easily damage it. Did like that it came with a cord, so you could plug it in, so it's not, dependent on batteries. So if you have a purpose for it, for a display or something like that, I do recommend it. If you're looking for a high quality collector's piece, then yeah, maybe I'd pass. But for me, it's definitely going to serve the purpose. So anyway, not a lot to show you other than that. I appreciate you guys all for tuning in and all the support you guys have been giving us. And please tune in to the next episode of Meanwhile in the Man Cave, and I'll talk to you guys later.